okay, come and see me. I will
tell you.
I will tell you a story about Basque Country.
I'm a dancer, and I'm a traveler. And wherever I go, I experience the world one dance at a time. I'm Mickela Mallozzi, and this is Bare Feet. Bare Feet is supported in part by
Bloomberg Connects gives you a way to experience the arts from your mobile phone. You can explore hundreds of cultural organizations from around the world, anytime, anywhere. Learn more at bloombergconnects.org or wherever you find your apps.
Welcome to the French Basque Country. I am here discovering my French roots through this DNA journey. And what better way to do that than at one of the biggest celebrations in this country, Le Fetes de Bayonne. For 5 days every July, over 1 million visitors descend upon the little town of Bayonne to celebrate life through music, dance, costume, and of course, fun. The Basque Country is a region that overlaps France and Spain's borders, and Bayonne is situated in southwestern France. The city neighbors the posh seaside town of Biarritz, known for its surfing and impressive views. The Basque region of France and Spain is culturally autonomous and has been fighting for independence for generations. On this Bare Feet adventure, I'll be learning more about this unique and ancient European culture while having fun at one of the largest parties in Europe. My first stop is to meet with Yoche Causubon, a professional Basque dancer who will be giving me my first lesson in the muchiko, the traditional social dance from the Basque Country. Yoche greets me with a beautiful dance done to welcome guests. As part of Le Fête de Bayonne's celebrations, the muchiko is done in the plazas and squares throughout the town, led by a caller. And with Yoche's help, I'll be ready.
Ongietori, welcome.
Merci beaucoup.
It's muchiko.
Muchiko.
Oldest dance in Basque Country. Erdiska, c'est le pas qui revient le plus souvent. Pumpea, iro, picato.
El disca means half turn or about face in Basque, and it is the most common step in the muchiko dances.
Erdiska, dobla.
The dobla means full turn, while la pica is like a coupe in ballet, where one foot undercuts the other. All of these movements are familiar to me, just said and done in variation from what I'm used to.
Bi-ba-tion.
Oh, 2 jumps? Now I understand. There's a jump in between. Okay.
These dances were almost lost over 40 years ago, but a famous Basque dancer and choreographer, Betty Betelou, revived the dances through teaching and organized sessions at annual fêtes.
Il y a beaucoup de parties qui sont répétées, souvent. Parce qu'ils s'enseignaient comme ça. Il n'y avait pas des écoles de danse pour apprendre comme ça. On dansait à la place, on se retrouvait et on dansait. Et on apprenait juste en regardant. Les danses sont très liées à la musique et beaucoup de danses sont chantées. Du coup, voilà, ça se passe vraiment par la langue.
In order to master the dance, I also need to start mastering the language, which isn't easy. The Basque language, or euskera, is an isolate language with no connection or influence from any other Indo-European language.
Esker.
Eske.
Eskuin. Esker eta iru.
1, 2, 3. My brain's about to explode. All the names. We got this.
Yoche teaches me a few variations of these dances. He even gives me a taste of the famous fandango from the Basque region, where the dancers face each other with outstretched arms.
Music. And the last turn. Second.
There are basically 2 fêtes happening at the same time. There's one for the tourists, but then for the Basque people, you have the traditional dance, the music, the poets.
Et c'est pour ça qu'il faut aller dans les petites rues. Des fois dans des petits bars où il faut chercher des peignats. Super chose. Et les gens, ils sont curieux de ça. Et oui, moi, je me sens basque.
Oops.
OK.
Woo! Merci. Thank you. We're all sweaty and gross. Oh, holy cow.
Le Fete de Bayonne coincides with the annual Pastoral, a form of traditional Basque theater performed in the region of Soule. I head to Mauléon-Lichère, about an hour east of Bayonne, to experience this full day of Basque storytelling. Jean Bodachat, you are the writer and director of La Pastorale. What is La Pastorale?
Et c'est un spectacle qui se fait tous les ans dans un village en Soule. Alors ici, on est 108 acteurs, en comptant les enfants et les adultes.
The day begins with a beautiful mass at Église Saint-Jean-Baptiste, or St. John the Baptist Church, consisting of all of the participants of the pastoral in full costume and in character. The morning mass is followed by a procession through the entire town, ending in a square filled with dancing the muchiko, a variation of the dances that Yoshé Causabon taught me earlier. Behind us is the procession leading up to the stadium that the pastoral is going to take place in. But all of the villagers and actors and musicians and dancers that are taking place in the pastoral are proceeding right here behind us. Neighboring villages of Soule, here in the Basque Country, come to witness this traditional theater of storytelling through song, dance, and a specific rhythm of rhyming in the Basque language.
L'histoire se passe au XVIIIe siècle. C'est une personne d'ici, de Mauléon, qui est partie dans les armées de Louis XV et qui a monté des bataillons. Et donc, durant sa longue vie, il s'est passé beaucoup d'événements et aujourd'hui, on raconte ces événements à travers son histoire et tout ce qui se sont passés au XVIIIe siècle pendant sa durée de vie.
The Pastoral is a 3-hour-long tragedy of a main Basque historical figure. It's a long day for all of the villagers, no?
Non. Et après la pastorale, il faut savoir qu'il y a 100 ans, une pastorale durait toute la journée. Aujourd'hui, on l'a réduite à 3 heures. Et aujourd'hui, en 3 heures, on doit raconter des événements qui, avant, nous prenaient une journée. En France, on apprend l'histoire de France. Alors, l'histoire des Basques, on ne nous la raconte jamais. Et là, c'est une occasion pour nous, à travers ce spectacle, de raconter l'histoire, notre propre histoire du Pays Basque. Et on raconte l'histoire du personnage, des faits historiques, mais on fait des nouveaux chants et de nouvelles danses pour cet événement.
Wow.
This festive time is an opportunity to celebrate the Basque traditions throughout the region. I head back to the center of Bayonne to meet with Fabienne Ride, director of Kilika. Kilika is a group of artists that builds and works with giant puppets. Together with them, I'm going to experience a completely unique tradition to the Basque culture.
Kilika is a group of volunteers, girls and boys from 12 to 70. Means when you feel
Tickle.
Yeah, tickle.
Kilika means tickle.
Yes.
Kilika was created in collaboration with Les Grandes Personnes.
Grande Personne, it's a company from Paris. And
Grande personne means big people,
yeah,
right?
big one. We're not professional. It's just to have pleasure with people. And
Because you have a passion, this is something you're
it's
passionate
magic.
about.
They are magic.
Yeah.
We don't do anything, but they are magic.
Wow.
You will see.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Okay. Okay, ready to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
So, okay.
Hello, welcome to La Fête.
Together, the artists of Les Grandes Personnes and the volunteer artists of Kilika created giant puppets based on the Basque mythology.
This one is called Lisoun. She's a little magic puppet. She's between the animals and the human.
And what animal is she, the other half of her?
She has dog feet.
Mendy is a character known as the child shepherd of the mountains, carrying a lamb on his back. He is also known for being a little mischievous.
I love it. He's coming to life.
It's like a movement like that, and you have to be very
Soft.
soft.
Very soft.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you really have to stay straight,
Yeah.
or else I'm gonna fly. A lot of core. You guys, ab work. Yeah! I like it. It's like a
Move with
dance.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
What can I do to make her come alive more?
Be a child, okay?
Okay.
Be a child.
Yeah.
After my crash course with Kilika, we make our way through the streets of Bayonne to bring Mendy and Lisoun to the revelers getting ready for the opening of Le Fete. Now it's my turn to feel the magic of Lisoun and let her play with the people we meet here in Bayonne.
Woo! It's hot. It's heavy, but it's beautiful. Becoming one of these puppets has been like nothing I've ever done before. I was dancing, but it's all improvisation, interacting with the kids, interacting with everybody here. And people's faces change when they see the puppet, whether they become happy, whether they become scared, excited. They don't really see me as a person, they see us as a puppet, as one unit. Truly, bonne fête. Look at this. Soaked, completely soaked.
Before tomorrow's official opening of Le Fete de Bayonne, I head a few miles out of the city to the neighboring town of Anglet. I'm reunited with my old friend Elisa and her mother, Mama Mickela. I was graciously hosted by them years ago, and they are so generous to have me back again to dig even deeper into their beautiful Basque culture. Today, Mama Mickela and Elisa are sharing a very traditional Basque dish with me, made from the farm-raised duck in the area.
So what we're looking at right here is a duck in a jar, and is it surrounded by duck fat? Is that what it is?
Absolutely.
We take it, okay.
And it's like a family tradition to do this during the fete.
It's very hot. And what is the dish you're going to show us today?
The name of it is parmentier de canard. Small pieces of duck, mashed potatoes, and pepper.
Oh, red pepper, pimentos, red peppers. Ah, okay. Now, this is obviously a very simple dish, but is it one of the most traditional or well-known dishes from here?
Yeah, it's both a specialty of Basque culture and Basque cooking, and many farms are...
They're duck farms.
Yeah.
A lot of people know the Spanish Basque Country, and the French Basque Country is very small, but you're all very connected, right?
The link between the French part and the Spanish part of the Basque Country are really strong.
Yeah.
So the language is the same, with many dialects, but we understand each other, and when we go to Pamplona, to Bilbao, San Sebastian, it's really like a...
Like a brotherhood, like a... Yeah.
Yeah, really strong, yeah.
What does the fete mean to your family and to the Basque people here in Bayonne? Because there are a lot of tourists.
Yeah.
Like 1 million people come,
A
right?
million people,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But for us, it's a way to celebrate our culture, the language, and to meet together, because each year, this is really a moment of sharing and connecting again each year.
Yeah.
We head outside to enjoy this home-cooked meal by Mama Mickela, overlooking the beautiful countryside of the Basque region. And Elisa pours and aerates the traditional cider that acts as an aperitif before any traditional Basque meal.
And how do you say cheers in Basque?
Oshashuna.
Oshashuna.
Oshashuna. Oshashuna.
Oh. Yes, now I remember this taste. Yeah.
Chaud.
Wow. Wow. That's
This
really
is good, yeah.
That is really good. Bon appétit.
Bon appétit.
Bon appétit.
The time has finally come. The official opening of the Fetes de Bayonne kicks off 4 days of festivities with over 1 million people descending upon this little Basque town. The official dress of Le Fetes de Bayonne is all white with accents of red, inspired by Pamplona's annual feast of San Fermin. Red hats, red belts, and red foulards or scarves are added. And at the opening of La Fête is when the foulards are officially tied to our necks. The start of this entire celebration begins at Place de la Liberté, with the character of King Leon throwing the keys of the city from the balcony of the city hall to the revelers down below.
King Leon has appeared! The fete has officially opened. King Leon has thrown the key to the city, and we're gonna party with everybody. Bon fete, everyone!
The streets of Bayonne are filled with music and dance during Le Fête. The Shistu is the traditional flute known as the symbol of the Basque folk revival. Shistu bands make their way throughout the city playing this one-handed flute, allowing the free hand to accompany on the drum. Of course, I had to join in myself.
Yay!
I find Arguileac, one of the many traditional Basque choirs performing this weekend. They were kind enough to let me jump right in and join them in song.
Typically, Basque choirs are men, right? And I love that you're a woman directing these men.
Alors, effectivement, au Pays Basque, il y a énormément de chorales composées uniquement d'hommes.
Ouais.
Il y a aussi des femmes dans d'autres chorales, mais autrement, ici, c'est spécialement hommes. Et comment je suis arrivée là? Parce qu'actuellement, il y a moins de chefs hommes, moins de chefs de chœur hommes. Donc, la femme a sa place maintenant comme chef de chœur pour les hommes.
Ouais.
Voilà. Les fêtes en tout cas de Bayonne,
Ouais.
on présente un concert et ensuite la tradition veut qu'on passe dans plusieurs rues. On s'arrête souvent devant un bar où il y a de la population,
Ouais.
bien sûr, et on chante quelques chants traditionnels. Et comme les gens sont en pleine fête, sont heureux, ils chantent avec nous, il y a de l'ambiance, et ça met de l'ambiance à la fête.
Music and dance are at the heart of Le Fête de Bayonne, with passing down the dance traditions to the next generation of Basque. In the plazas throughout the town, young dancers perform over the days of the celebrations to share the muchiko, the fandango, and other dances to not only the Basque people that return to Bayonne, but also to the newcomers to experience these traditions for the very first time. One of these groups is Bilaka, a dance company based here in Bayonne that combines the traditional Basque dance with avant-garde expression and contemporary dance to create a new wave of Basque voices.
In our company, there are dancers and musicians, and we start with a traditional repertoire of Basque culture in dance and music, and we mix with contemporary dance, contemporary music.
What was your inspiration to start the company?
We were 20 years old, and we wanted to do actual music and rock, and I was thinking why we can mix the two things, and that's why.
Yeah.
Place Jacques Pot is the plaza where the heart of all Basque traditions take place during Le Fête. Here, the Géants, or the Giants, kick off the daily Carikaldi, where hundreds of people gather to dance the Muchiko. The Géants represent the emblematic figures of the city's history, from the governess to the famous local chocolate maker to King Leon himself. The Géants end their tour of the plaza and remain in the center to guide the upcoming Muchiko dances around them. I find Yoshe Kausubon, my teacher from earlier, who prepared me for this exact moment.
Oh! Wow! It's coming together.
Yes.
I feel it more. And it's better when all the people are around, you feel that energy bringing you forward. It's nice.
The Carikaldi not only hosts Muchiko dances in Place de Jacques Pot, but also sing-alongs of the Basque musical tradition.
We're here with Mama Mickela and Elisa, and we're going to be singing some Basque songs. You can buy a little book so we can follow along. It's all in Basque, so I'm not sure what they're saying, but I'm sure it's all going to be fun. That's a hard word to say. Lisa, what does that song mean?
It's about the gogoa, it's the spirit, the way you want to live your life.
The Basque songs sung at the Carikaldi speak of the hardships that the Basque people have had to overcome over centuries of oppression. And above all, these songs are about solidarity and freedom. As evening comes, the energy changes throughout Bayonne. There are two different Fetes de Bayonne, one for the locals, like what we experienced at the Carikaldi, and one for the tourists, which seems to overtake the town as the sun sets. But with locals Mama Mickela and Elisa as my guides, we still get the traditional Basque experience tonight. We head to a peña, translated to a cave in Spanish, meaning the cellars and former animal stalls of the city's historical center. In them are the headquarters for cultural clubs and associations that host parties during La Fête, with bandas playing music, singing, food, and of course, wine. The Fête de Bayonne is a pilgrimage of sorts for the Basque culture once a year here in France, reconnecting those from around the world with Basque heritage for 4 days of song, dance, poetry, art, tradition, food, and family. Returning here to reconnect with my own adopted Basque family, Mama Mickela and Elisa, I dig even deeper into what this fête is truly about. The solidarity of the Basque people is clear, and their unique and beautiful identity continues to not only survive, but thrive. Mileshke, merci, and thank you, Bayonne. I hope to make this pilgrimage back again and again to my newfound Basque roots, a dance and music reunion for my soul.
And I'll see you on my next bare feet adventure, wherever it may take me.
You can stay connected with us at travelbarefeet.com, where you'll find extra bonus videos, join our Bare Feet series conversations through social media, and stay updated with our newsletter.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's wonderful to see you.
Welcome back.
Home with Elisa. Where's your mama?
She's coming right now, yeah. Every time.
Mama Mickela!
C'est en direct? Mais non, mais...